Hi, welcome to Barefoot Fitness. I'm Steph from the UK, from the group fitness department here at Club Santa. So if you'd like to come to the floor, all you need is some bare feet, maybe a mat if you'd like to be a bit more comfortable, but otherwise, bare feet is great. So, grab a foot, any foot, and just start with your thumbs, and just start by pulling out to the side along your foot. So we're going to start by just giving your feet some love and care, because we don't always give them that much. So just take the time you need, maybe apply the pressure, try different amounts of pressure. You can start with little circles as well, or working from your heel, just above your heel and working up towards the ball of your foot. You can get your knuckles and work the heel. So there's no muscles here, but some tissue to work out. And then you can get 3 fingers and run them along your foot. So pushing up and bringing them down, working along that underneath of the foot. Hopefully you're not too ticklish underneath. And then coming up to the ball of your foot, you can use the thumbs again. And then working up towards the toes. So you can give them a little wriggle, separate them out. Maybe you want to get your fingers in between, and just give them a little separation. We'll be working on that a little bit later when we stand up. And then just start to mobilise them. So moving them forward and back. And then focusing on the big toe. We're going to circle it. So we lose mobility in our big toe joint, especially as we get older. So just keep it mobilised. So circling, bending it, flexing it. And we're going to lengthen our toes. So put the hand at the back of your toes and then push the toes into the hand. Good. And then just take your foot a little bit further across so your ankle's now free. And then just slowly circle the foot. One way and then the other. Try and let that foot relax. And then just bringing that foot down to the floor and using the thumbs just to do it at the top, along the top of your foot. And then using fingers and thumb, you can also go along. You can see here, along your heel, up towards your Achilles tendon. Good, let's change feet. So starting with our thumbs, pulling out along the underneath of your foot. So try and make it as flat as possible. And you can do small circles, whatever feels good really, along that underneath of the foot. Getting them all fired up when we start to do some exercise later. So working to the inside, the outside of the foot, as well as up and down the centre. Then get your knuckles on that heel. And then those 3 fingers up and down, centre of the foot, pushing along it. coming to the ball of the foot, using the thumbs again. And then coming up towards the toes. You want to give them all a little wriggle. Getting the fingers in between, separating them out. Maybe lengthening them out a bit. Placing hand at the back of the foot. Pushing the toes down to lengthen them. And then just crossing it over slightly and just letting the foot relax. And coming into your ankle. And then the other way. Also flexing and extending the foot. And then you just work it back into those big toes that we just missed out then. So circling that big toe, bending and extending it. And then bring that foot down onto the floor. Using the thumbs, you can go to the top of the foot. Or the fingers, whichever feels more better for you. And then get thumb and finger, and then do back of your heel, moving up towards your tendon there, Achilles heel. Good, so we can carefully find your way up to standing, so whether you want to come onto your feet, or whichever way feels more comfortable for you. And then coming up to standing. So you can give them a little shake. Hopefully they feel good now, a bit more awake. So, coming down, think of pushing your feet into the floor. You've got 3 points of your feet, 2 at the top, 1 at the heel, and planting them firmly into the floor. Facing forward or maybe slightly turned out, but pushing firmly into the floor. Now we're going to do some dexterity exercises. So you can move all your fingers like this. Toes and feet are made up pretty much the same as your hands. They should be able to do the same things. However, we keep them in trainers and socks, which keep them all clenched up together, so we want to be able to get them to move. So can you separate all your toes like this? Now if they're not doing much, get down there, separate them out yourself so you've got a gap in between all those toes. That's it. Now can you stand up? Can you keep that separation there? This will help with the blood flow. That's it. Might feel a little bit odd. Okay, let them relax, let them relax. Right, now we're going to focus just on those toes. So can you lift them up and down, up and down. Now it's okay. Most of us have probably gone to look at them just to check that they are working. But don't worry, they should be. So yeah, keep looking on them, check on them, I don't mind. I can't see your head. But they're all coming, all up and all down at the moment, which hopefully is pretty okay. So we've obviously got some challenges. Can you just do the big toe? Uh-oh, check again. If they're not working, you can come down, you can hold down the little toes and just move the big toes up and down. Just the big toes moving up and down. Are they working? Hopefully. Yes, okay. Little shake out. Let's reset. This time, big toes stay down and your 4 little ones are the ones that are going to be moving. Okay? Big toe down, 4 little ones. Let's give it a go. Up and down. Up and down. So if you need to hold the big toes, you can. If the hands start to go as well, they still connect. It happens. Up and down. Is it easier or harder? Yeah. Yes. Lifting all up. 4 more. Lift and lower. Okay, now we're gonna switch. So we're gonna go big toe, and then the little ones. So the big one comes up, then the 4 little ones. Big, 4 little. Big, 4 little. Ooh. So maybe we need to do some homework. We can do it at dinner. Brushing teeth? I don't know. You'd be a bit worried if your hands couldn't do it, wouldn't you? Woo! Okay, shake it out, shake it out. We're almost there. So, next little one, I like this one. Everyone know the brownie promise? Scout promise? That's what we want to do. So, lift all your toes up. Big toe goes down, little toes go down. 3 ones in the middle are staying up. So big, little, 3 in the middle are up. Yeah? Woo. Okay, come down. Now you're going to do a little contraction for the underneath of the foot. So imagine like a little caterpillar, and you're going to pull yourself along. You're not going to move very far. So you think of reaching your feet forward, spreading them out, and then almost contracting, crunching them up, and doing like a little reach forward. You can also do this if you're sitting down, just by squeezing that underneath of the foot. But you won't be moving it, you're just contracting and releasing. Contract and release. So you can do it just standing still as well. Or we're all going for a little bit of a movement here. Seeing if you can move and tiny little shuffle forward. Okay, now can you go backwards? So tuck the toes in and almost do a little worm backwards. Just getting your feet moving maybe in a slightly different way than normal. Good, okay, shake it out. Don't worry, that's enough of your dexterity exercises. You'll be glad to know. So reset. Feet hip width apart, that's 1 fist to 2 fist distance. Feet planted firmly into the floor. And now let's do a bit more for your ankles. So we're going to bend the knees and stretch. Bend and stretch. Take it at your own pace. Maybe you want to hold that stretch a little bit, or just want to keep it moving. Okay, lift your right heel. Lift. So knee, ankle, toes in line, change. So make sure you're not sickling the ankle out to the side. Straight line. Stay lifted on that underneath side. Good, a few more. Lift. Keep pushing over that big toe, that mobility we were working when we were sitting down. Now we're standing. 2 more. Last one. Okay, this time with the right foot, you're going to go over the front of your foot. You'll feel that stretch through the front of the foot. If it's too much here, take it a little bit further back, and it'll feel slightly less. Change sides, please. And a nice little crunch there for my toes. So this is your plantar flexion here. Pointing your toes like a ballerina. Okay, bring them down. Bending your knees. Now lift your heels. And then rise and lower. So we're working the balance here as well now. So firing up those abs. Maybe choose where your eye line is to focus, to help. So the closer it is to you, the easier it is to help you balance. So if you find this easy, lift your eye line. Bend. Strong ankles. Up. Down. So if you have a look from the side, bending down, keeping the heels down. Now lift them, keep them as high as you can before you slowly lower. So imagine there's a little marshmallow underneath your heels as you lower. Can we go a little bit quicker? Bend, lift, up. Ooh. A little challenge. Good, 2 more. Down, lift. Last one. Can we go the opposite way? Slowly rising up. Bending the knees, lift the heels. Push the heels down into the floor and stretch. Good, up, strong ankles. Pushing over the big toes, heels down. Stretch, 2 more. Lifting up. There you go. Push. Stretch, last one. Up. Knees, ankles in line. Okay, a little bit quicker, please. Let's go. Up, bend, push, stretch. We got 2 more. Last one. Okay, rise up for me, please. Stay there. Now we're working that balance. Can you squeeze your bottom? Brace those abdominals, ribs to the hips, and think of that eye line, focusing. Strong ankles. Now if that's okay, lift your eye line higher. Ooh, you can see it affects your balance. Strong ankles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Pull a little shake out. So I hope your feet are feeling a little bit warmer. Ankles a little bit stronger maybe. Shake it out. Now when you're ready, start to march. So today, we're not just going to march, not think about it. As you march, I want you to think about those feet. So imagine it's like a cat, and you're padding your feet. So it's like a lick of the floor every time. Okay? Marching. Take your feet a little bit wider. Bring it narrow. So you should almost like feel it licking the floor wider. Stay here. Keep your feet wide. Squatting down. So down, down, up. Now you want to keep that chest lifted. The bottom is going backwards, like you're sitting on a chair behind you. Bracing those abs as you go down. Here we go. Down, down, and up. Down. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Knees in the middle of your feet. Make sure they're not dropping in. Next time, lift your right leg. So come down, lift the right leg up to the side. Now, it doesn't matter what your arms are doing. It can help you with the balance. You're thinking of lifting with the heel. So the toe is turned down. Down for 2. Lift. Down. And as you place that foot back down, go through your feet. Now this time, stay here. Slowly lower the leg for 2. And up. Keeping the toe turned down. Good. Down. So you can always bring it into a touch or keep it slightly lifted. Now stay there. Little pulses at the top. Pulse. Pulse. Heel lifting. Now underneath foot, pushing firmly into the floor to help with that balance. 8 more. 4, 3, 2. Come back to your squat. Down. Lift the right leg. Up. Coming down. Lift. Good. Down. Lift. How are you feeling? Legs a little bit on fire now. Good. Keep that toe down. Grow tall every time you stand. Keep growing. Up. Good. Down. Now stay here. Lift that right leg. Turn the toe in. Woo. Slowly bring that leg together. And then out to the side. In. So you can touch or stay just hovering off the floor. 1 more. Now keep it high. Pulse it now. Heel lifting. Working the abductors. Taking it away from the body. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Good work, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in. Shake it out. Whew. So, just a little bit more. Going back to that squat, but we now add the upper half in as well. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Standing tall, squatting down, finding the floor with your hands. Now the knees can come down. Walk forward into a plank position. Walk back. Heels come down, come into that squat, and stand. Now you can go a little bit quicker if you like. Hold. Walk back. And if you want more, you go a little bit further, keeping your knees off the floor, and come into a plank on your hands and your toes. So you want to keep the toes pushing into the floor. Push the heels away, and the head in the opposite direction. Down. Hold. Walk back. Good, going at your own pace, or you can stick with me. Hold. Walking back. So your hands are under your shoulders to the start. We're now going to add more if you'd like to. So you walk forward. Now hold it here. We're going to do a push-up, down and up. Walk back and up. So you can choose, if you're coming onto your knees, keep the elbows in tight. Toes get in contact with the floor. Or another option is dropping the elbows back. That's level 1. Level 2 is where you're on your knees and you're bringing the chest in the middle of your hands, like so. And level 3 is on your toes. Just a couple more, please. Keeping a nice straight line through your body. Last one. Coming up. Good, little shake off. So coming to our last exercise, we have the lunge. Now, if you struggle a little bit with your balance, take your feet wider, nice wide stance. Otherwise, around hip distance. Take the right leg back, down for 2. So, down and stretch. Front foot pushing firmly into the floor. Lift that back heel. Hip, that's your shoulder. Shoulder, hip and knee all in line. A little bit quicker. Down and up. You can use the arms. Little opposition going on there. Checking that front knee is coming forward. Next time, we add a knee. Down, lift. Again, working that balance. Woo-hoo. Yes, good. 1 more. 3, 2. Hold at the top. Now stay here. Is that underneath foot firmly in the floor? You can take the arms up. Oh, maybe everywhere, just to help. So we're going to work on that balance. Extend the legs to the front. Out and in. Out. Again, choosing that focus to the eye line where it helps you. Good, this time extend. Now take it all the way around to the back. Hold it there. Go a little bit more. Okay, reaching down towards the floor. Reach, soft knee. Coming up. Now, that leg coming in, can do a little tap. Or, lift the knee. 4 more. So you're lengthening forward, tipping from the hips, down. Extending the back leg away. Last one. Hold it there. As you can tell, I have to work a lot on my balance. So we stay there. Hold it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Underneath that. Still cramping a little bit now. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and shake it off. Oh. Okay, final one, guys. Right, reset. Left leg goes back this time. Lift the chest up. Back heel lifted. Nice long stance. Coming down for 2, please. Let's go. Down, down, up. So if I showed you from the side, that knee is going straight down and straight up. I'm not coming forward, going back, straight down and straight up. A little bit quicker. 8. You can use the arms. Down and up. Good, 4 more. Nearly there, guys. Next time, lift the knee. Down. Lift it. You can power off that underneath leg and stand tall. Freeze at the top. 4, 3. Stay at the top. Hold. Ooh, maybe have one side better than the other. Take it off. This is definitely my worst side. Ooh. You can always bring the toe down if you need it. Okay, 2. Extend the leg forward. Out, out, in. Is that underneath foot planted firmly? Are you growing tall out of the top of your head? One more. Ooh. This time extend. Take it around to the back. We will have our challenges. Hold it there. Ooh. Okay, we've got the reach for the floor. Let's go. Reach and little tap. Or option is to lift that knee if you want it. Challenge. Ah, 4 more. There we go. You'll feel this in the back of the hamstring, back of the leg. Fire it up. Last one, please. Stay there. Hold it. Ooh. Make sure that foot is below or above your knee, not on the knee. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. So well done today. Let's have a little stretch to finish. Take that right leg back. Push the heels down. Weight comes forward. And push the back heel down. You'll feel a stretch through the calf. Bring the hands together. And just push the shoulder blades apart. Okay, taking that weight back. Keep the front leg straight. Hands to the back leg. So feel the stretch underneath your hamstring. Okay, transfer your weight forward. Let's have a quad stretch. So bring your knees together and push your hips forward to feel the stretch through the front of your thigh. Change sides. Bring the heel to your bottom. Take that left leg behind you, both feet facing forward. Push the back heel down. This time, hands come to your lower back. Woo. Open up the chest. Push the knuckles down towards the floor. Taking your weight back, hips down. Keep the toes down and feel a stretch underneath your right hamstring. Bringing your feet together, breathe in. And out, shake it all out. Thank you very much, that was Barefoot Fitness.